Welcome to Keizer Rapids Park in Keizer, Oregon. We're going to show you Keizer Rotary Amphitheater. The project seats approximately 400 people and has 12 concerts currently scheduled in the spring, summer, and fall. The project was built using stone-strong wall systems, which are manufactured by Advantage Precast in Keizer, Oregon. The stage is constructed out of 24 square foot blocks, which are 8 foot long, 3 foot high. The seating is constructed out of 6 square foot blocks that are 4 foot long and 1.5 foot high. As you can see, there was some cast in place concrete to do the stage top as well as the top on the seating. The stage is quite large and allows for a stage play, stage production, as well as concerts. It's a beautiful natural setting, and this is where Stone Strong really shines, is when you can see the natural greens and the landscape up against the granite face look of the Stone Strong block. This was a great community cooperative project with Rotary donating, the parks donating, and a great deal of volunteer labor. And we have room to expand in the future. Please come and join us for a concert this season. This is McNary High School. There's right in front of us some 90-degree corners and a 24 square foot wall block, once again with a cast in place top port on it. This was used to be a bleacher riser for McNary's baseball field, donated to the project by Advantage Precast. Now you're looking at Lincoln City, Oregon, one of our favorite places on the coast. We took on a challenging project here that has some unique attributes. You can see a radius to the wall, and there's also quite a bit of height to the wall. This is a mix of 24 square and 6 square foot blocks in a residential and street application. This project's being watched by a lot of agencies as it is a challenging project. Again, notice the radius of the block. Advantage Precast arriving on site with a loaded truck and trailer of precast concrete products destined for a manufacturing facility in Salem, Oregon. There's a number of custom-built products on the truck, whereas the product on the trailer is a generic stocked product. This is our driver John, who has a great deal of experience with our boom trucks and our flatbeds. John spent 20 years unloading on sites in all sorts of conditions. The contractor's unloading this precast catch basin with the lift holes, and as you can see, those catch basins have knockouts on them to accommodate storm drain line pipe with minimal effort on the job. Again, the stock products, such as these catch basins, and later you'll see grade rings, those are stock on-the-shelf products that are generic that we keep in stock that you can have today from our yard, or we can deliver to you today. The other product, the custom product that we'll be unloading shortly, those are built by blueprints specifically designed for your job. The turnaround time on those items is 2 to 3 days of manufacture time, delivered to your job site easily within a week. John's ringing an 8 foot tall, 48-inch diameter base here. Looks like the excavator's right at its limit getting this one off the truck. This product has a precast base in the floor and penetrations by the blueprint design. And what we try and do is provide you the tallest units we can so you have less labor and less joints when you're stacking your product in the field. If you have a machine large enough to handle it, that saves you time and money. If you don't, we can segment the product into smaller pieces. Here you see recessed lifting loops in a 48-inch flat top, therefore avoiding you the chore of having to torch or saw cut rebar coming out of the top of the unit, and it also allows you to stack in the plant and on the job site multiple units without having to use dunnage. This is what we like to see. John sweeping the truck bed so we don't break anybody's windshield. We try and keep those beds clean, coming and going. Welcome to Advantage Precast's Keizer, Oregon facility. You're looking at a precast 48-inch, 3 foot manhole base. The manhole base is manufactured in either a monolithic process or the section and the base are poured in 2 pours. What we're doing in this process is doing actual flow channels or manhole channels. This is the tough part here. One of our laborers is delivering concrete from our batching system, while another gentleman's putting it in the manhole the hard way. Slowly you'll see the manhole channels take shape as flow lines for generally sewage to travel through. In this case, these 48-inch manhole bases are going to travel to southern Oregon to the Grants Pass area, where it appears they'll be moving 8-inch PVC pipe through the channel conduiting sewer. This is a particularly challenging channel as it has very little drop or slope in the channel itself. You can see the channel shelves forming and the channel itself forming. This gentleman knows what he's doing. Typically there's 2/10 of fall in sewer, but in this particular case I believe there is only 1/2 of a tenth of fall, again making this channel a little more challenging than normal. 8-foot span precast arch units advantage precast manufacturers at their Keizer, Oregon facility destined to a cellar project. Precast footings for the arch to sit on are bedded and set in place. The arches, these are custom arches with doorways in them, custom cast to allow people to move back and forth between the 2 arch systems. Stone-strong wall systems used in conjunction with the arches to retain the hillside. There'll be a good match going over the top of and on the sides of the arches. A back wall to retain the bank. Here you can see the footings, the back wall, and here 8 arch sections. Head walls to the front, walls to the back. Joint mastic is used to patch the sections and the lift holes in addition to grout inside the lift holes. Stone-strong retaining wall, again, we'll go over the top and to the sides. Here we have a small front end loader and a 790 excavator. The excavator easily throws around the stone-strong wall block. 24 square footers, they weigh about 6,000 pounds, and the smaller 6 square footers weigh about 1,500 pounds. This is going to be used in conjunction with the arch pieces. So we have a 16-foot wide, 32-foot deep arch structure with stone-strong wall coming off both sides and eventually over the top. Here a gentleman setting a 6 square foot block, and over here a 24 square foot block on a precast, other precast units with about an 8-inch compacted gravel base. Note the step, the 18-inch step, where we change alignment to keep a running bond.